Hello and welcome to another episode of Put Me in Coach on episode 101. Zoe 101. I'm just kidding. Diamondbacks versus Athletics game 1. Lineup of today: Kento Marte playing DH, Tim Towel playing center field and be in that third spot in the lineup inside because Gabe, oops, uh, Corbin Carroll is out for today and sub because he injured himself. And then Gabe Moran playing catcher, Vargas playing second base, Brian Wolfsman playing center field, Jorge Barrosa playing right field, and pretty much the rest is the same. I would definitely say the only people did not get a base hit is Tim Tawa and Tyler Locklear. But the rest got on base. Perdomo went 2 for 4, pretty good, but pretty much everybody else enough. Again, going back of the last episode, and so I was saying about enough of, you can have a good game enough with a bunch of hits, but fortunately enough, you're not getting any score on those hits as well. So we gotta manage enough of getting hits while getting runs as well and helping the team. And we just didn't do that today, fortunately, of enough. So pretty much of that. Pitching wise enough. The starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Mitch Bratt, won 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, struck out 4, walk 1, gave up 2 runs. So not the best. Way enough for Brad today and stuff. I get it. He's young. He will get out there and stuff, do his best. But it's tough for him in this game and stuff. The Athletics were, they have good offense, but sometimes enough they're kind of weak, whatever, blah, 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 here and there and stuff. So he just got the worst of it and stuff. The Athletics starting pitcher was Jeffrey Springs. He won 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, struck out 2, walk 1, and then gave up 2 runs. So we got a little bit off of him as well and stuff. Not the worst, but he did pretty good as well. It's interesting enough of Bratt has more strikeouts than him. Surprising enough that. But more hits. He has Springs got less hits and stuff. So it's actually a really good matchup with these two starting pitchers on both sides of the team and stuff. Just one of them just kind of went a little downhill, both on sides and stuff. But fortunately enough, I think Mitch Bratt really matched with Springs very well in this matchup and stuff. And also, I saw Jeffrey Springs starting pitching when the game I went in Sacramento in California and stuff, and he did pretty good and stuff, even a shutout and stuff. I think so. I believe of that, but I don't know. It's crazy enough of he actually went to the 8th inning and then seeing Mason Miller in the Athletics jersey and closing it out. So that's something of enough, but pretty much of that. The bullpen for the Diamondbacks, Juan Burgos, you don't really see him very often. I've seen him before, but again, it's very odd enough to see some familiar faces and stuff. And then Kevin Ginkel, Jonathan Liska, and Braden Garcia and stuff, and doing pretty good. Just only one did not do so well is Kevin Ginkel and stuff. It's very rare enough of he has sometimes rough times and anything. Kevin Ginkel and Ryan Thompson are very, very close, similar and stuff. And those are the guys that actually helped the team did so well to the playoffs and getting the Diamondbacks to the World Series and stuff. And they are the most ones that are very struggling in the bullpen, mostly and stuff. They do sometimes good, sometimes they don't. It's very weird how that works, but it's what it is. Scoring right now and stuff, not a whole lot scoring, so just not very much, but just don't get some confused because there's a little bit here and there I took out and stuff. Joshua Guerrero or something hit a solo home run to make it 1-0 top of the second, and also this is his first career home run, so good for him overall, just not good for the Diamondbacks and stuff. And then Jacob Wilson with a solo home run to make 2-0 top of the fifth. Nolan Arenado for his 2,000 career base hits. Good for him. Fortunately enough, there's like literally 6 people currently still into that 2,000 career base hits. So very rare to get up there and stuff. He's been around for a long time. His first career base hit was in 2013, so it's kind of crazy enough of how long. And also he did it in a Rockies jersey and stuff. That was where he was in his peak time and stuff, and good enough of he got his 2000 in a Diamondbacks uniform, so that was pretty cool. Kenta Marte with a 2 home run to tie the game up to the 2 bottom of the 6th. And then Jeff McNeil broke my heart with this enough with a 2 RBI single to make it 4-2, top of the 7th, and the final score is 2-5. Diamondbacks loss, and their final record is right now 51-49. So we're basically two down, 2 up over 500. So not the worst, but it's still not good enough to get back and forth, win and lose and stuff. We gotta get out that, segment or whatever and stuff. So that's it and stuff. I get enough of the Athletics are not very doing so well. I thought that we can get some opportunity off of them, but maybe this is only game 1, so hopefully we can win game 2 and 3 over the Athletics and stuff. So that's what I'm hoping for and stuff. And again, the Athletics are still up there of enough. It's just they're just low in their division in the AL West and stuff. So this is also the first time we're playing them. So it's gonna be getting used to of it and stuff. They do have good offense overall and stuff. So it just depends enough of who's pitching and who comes in and stuff. So that's all that matters. Progress. I love what they're doing with offense and stuff. Just keep it going and stuff. So that's pretty much of that. Pitching wise, like what I'm seeing, but it's just like can't give them more runs than enough of we can't get more runs either. So we got to do the opposite of that. And that's pretty much of that and stuff. So that's that. Internet is back. I got Wi-Fi. I'm glad enough that the internet people came over and fixed it just on the wrong, I guess, plug or whatever and stuff. I literally have the internet thing in my office and stuff connected to the wall and stuff over here and stuff. Just didn't have it worked and stuff. So fortunately enough, now it's good. We got internet. Fortunately enough, I had to go somewhere to get free internet, free Wi-Fi, to literally upload the 100 episode yesterday and stuff. Actually today, fortunately enough, because I posted at 1 p.m. at midnight time and stuff. So that's what I did and stuff. So that's that. So I'm just glad enough of getting back to the routine. Today the Diamondbacks are playing around at 6:40. Right now it's 1 minute to 6:10. So I'm excited. Love to watch the game. It was a little hard enough to watch the game at this time with no internet and stuff, and I was struggling with that and stuff. But I figured things out enough in a way and stuff. It helped me out. So that's all good. Everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.